Math 083 Final Exam Review, Problem 24, Part A. We will solve this equation by the method of completing the square. Although some people might have a different opening move than the one I am about to show you, my first step is always to push the constant term out of the way, basically to isolate the constant term. I do that by subtracting 12 on both sides. Again, I really see this as moving that constant term out of the line of fire because the majority of our business will be on the left-hand side of the equation for the next few moments. Now what we do is we look at the value of b, and b is 8. What we do is we take half of b, so that's half of 8, that gives us 4. And then we square half of b, so we square 4, which is 16. And this value of 16 we add to both sides of the equation. I add 16 to the left-hand side of the equation, I add 16 to the right-hand side of the equation. And now we're going to factor the left-hand side of the equation. We're looking for two numbers that multiply to 16 and add up to 8. Those numbers are 4 and 4. So the left-hand side of the equation factors as x plus 4 times x plus 4. In other words, x plus 4 quantity squared. Negative 12 plus 16 is 4. Now we apply the square root to both sides of the equation. When we apply the square root on the right-hand side, we must write plus or minus. Now the square root of this square gives us simply x plus 4. That is equal to plus or minus 2. Because 2 is the square root of 4. So we have two equations to solve. We have x plus 4 equals negative 2, and we have x plus 4 equals positive 2. Subtracting 4 on both sides of this first equation, we have one solution, x equals negative 6. Subtracting 4 on both sides of the other equation, we have the second solution, x equals negative 2.